Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Chop House. I'm your host, Jay McMain.
I'm your co-host, Cece.
It's your girl, Alex.
Your girl, Kenzie.
It's your boy, Jamar, a.k.a. Mr. F Dat, the vibrant one.
All right, and we are all in the building live in living color. So, as you all know, we all do this for fun. We have fun and jokes, but I'm going to introduce a new segment tonight. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we are going to do a new segment, and somebody may have a chance to win a real nice prize.
Okay.
We'll talk about that a little later.
But for now, can everybody go on a page and share us?
Yes, share, like, update, do what you got to do. Tell a friend, and knows a friend. Do what you got to do to make this pop as more popping than it is. Because it's already popping, but we just trying to get it out there a little bit more.
And we love the comments, so comment away.
Definitely hit us in the comments. Let us know what you feel, what you think. Talk about the topics with us. So yeah, with that being said, what's going on, fam? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
Tired as hell, but can't complain.
Same.
Everybody tired.
Over here drinking some salsa water.
Today was my office day, so.
For me too. I'm like, I don't like going back out into the real world. Can I stay home again, please?
Right.
Please.
You do. I do 2 days, Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
I gotta go the whole week. It's like 1 week a month, and this was my first week.
Oh God.
Look, the way the numbers looking down here, we might be back in the crib.
Up here too.
Yeah, you're starting to rise. Yeah.
We one number away. We one number away up here. And I know it's gonna get worse by winter because COVID thrives in the cold.
Yeah.
Right. I definitely and I also want to give a shout out to my Monday crew. I know we haven't done a Monday show in a while, but we definitely will be back this Monday. Guaranteed. It's been had a lot going on yesterday. I was stuck in Orlando literally the whole day. Like I literally just got home this morning.
Wow.
It sucks, but like I said, we got a jam-packed show for y'all Monday. But let's not talk about the future. Let's talk about right now. We got to also have a jam-packed show for y'all today. So before we get into it, how was y'all weekend?
I'll let the ladies go first.
My weekend was okay. Barbecue outside with family. Nothing crazy.
It was a hectic weekend. My mother got in a car accident this weekend, but she's okay. Not so much. The car, not so much.
Yeah.
She upset. She big mad. She big mad. The Audi is hurt. So,
Those things are replaceable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my weekend was chill. Not too much. I ain't do too much. Family stuff. Hopped in the pool real quick because the pool days will soon be gone. It's already August, y'all. That's crazy, right?
Crazy. Insane.
We got like 5 more days.
Over.
Don't be rushing it now.
Summer is almost over. School's about to start back. For here in Atlanta, they're about to start back this week, actually. So that's crazy.
Y'all think the hashtags of "We Outside" gonna go down?
Honestly, yeah. I think we're gonna be back to private parties soon.
People still say we outside, just on the block.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna stop anything. The pandemic it didn't stop none of that outside. So
I've been inside. I go outside sometimes, but I've been inside anyway. We lost one.
Right. About that. Yeah, my weekend was crazy.
You always have crazy weekends.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I was like I said, as I mentioned, I was stuck in Orlando for yesterday. I worked over the weekend. The weekend before that, my cousin came in town, so we took her around, showed her around, whatever, for her birthday. Other than that, yeah, my weekend was pretty cool. They killed me at work, but that's what we signed up for.
Word.
That's
a fact.
Something I wanted to touch base on before we got started, but I can't remember what it was. You know, when you get older, you kind of memories first thing to go.
I don't know nothing about that. I'm still a young woman. I don't know.
But I'm sure it'll get back to me. But yeah, also, that's what I'm gonna say. So, Candy, you and Jamar got me watching Manifest. So I'm up to 4. Very, very interesting. Definitely a unique show. I like the concept of it. I like how they're going with it.
Don't forget, season 3 is on Hulu. It's not on.
Facts.
I'll find some. I'm not gonna pay for Hulu, but I'll find a way to get season 3. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish season 1 and 2. And I saw you said something about Sex Life, so I'm gonna check that out too.
Yeah, I still haven't checked that out. I'm gonna definitely check that out.
We just finished it last night. That show was like sick.
I put it on my list to watch.
It's like, put it on the top. It's short. It's only like 8 episodes.
Okay.
Season 8 episodes, like 40 minutes. So you could get through it like that.
All right. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably watch first season of Manifest, then I'll go to Sex Life, then I'll come back to Manifest.
Right.
There's so many shows that's coming out now too. That's coming back. Like Walking Dead is coming back. All that's coming back. I'm gonna talk about all that next week.
Also,
or the following week.
Chucky's actually coming out too, which is I don't know.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Yeah, I've seen numerous trailers.
Why would he making these movies?
So look,
it's not a movie; it's a series.
I don't want to go into it.
Yes, Alex. It's a
series.
I think it's going to be good.
We talked about this last week. Like they keep making these movies over and over.
But the good thing
I have a little faith in it. I don't know.
So look. You see how? All right, real quick.
I'm gonna have a little faith.
Real quick, you see how they came out with that movie? They try to make it in the times of now, where it's like, technology and phones and all that. That was the stupidest thing they could ever did with Chucky. We know what Chucky is. Stick with what Chucky is. This series that's coming out is sticking with retro. So they took like the whole retro theme.
Series?
Yeah, it's coming on Sci-Fi in October.
Yeah,
October 13th, I believe.
It might be. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Listen, watch the trailer real quick, and I think you might like it because it's basically like a say as a kid now. And he finds a doll at a freaking garage sale, and she's like, "Oh yeah, well you like retro stuff or you like old stuff," she said, and he was like, "Oh no, I just like retro." You know what I mean, like that. So he took the doll, and then it goes from there. I think it's gonna be good.
Are y'all into to Stranger Things?
I love Stranger Things. I got Stranger Things sneakers.
I haven't seen
it. I'm so mad it hasn't came back yet.
It's coming back. They said January, I think.
Yeah, you didn't see the trailer for it?
No, I didn't. That is On My Block was really good. I haven't seen it.
There's 2 trailers for there's one for On My Block and one for Stranger Things. They both coming on in the new year. I think On My Block comes out before that, like in the next couple months. But Stranger Things though,
Stranger Things is so fire.
Yo, if you like Stranger Things though, I know we're not gonna stick on movies so long, but if you like Stranger Things, check out Fear Street.
Okay.
That was another joint that I watched. So Fear Street.
Oh, I saw Fear Street.
Yeah, Fear Street is 3. It's like watching 3 different movies because they're all 2 hours long. But it's about, it's similar to how Stranger Things was, but it's about witchcraft, like not selling witchcraft, but it's just about witchcraft or what the people would consider witchcraft. And it starts from 1994. Like, so the movie you might watch might be from scenes of like 1994, the 90s was. And then it goes back.
1666.
No, 1976 or 1978, and then 1666.
Yeah.
But it's so dope how it takes you. It goes backwards in time, but it's so dope how it takes you backwards in time to get to that point. Man, not too much scary stuff in it. It's enough, but the storyline is one of the best I've seen when it comes to suspenseful movies or shows.
Well, about
Also,
Stranger Things, they have a Stranger Things experience going on. They
I,
are they already started selling tickets. It's like New York and LA. They have tickets for sale for 2022. I wonder if it's gonna be like a whole Comic-Con setup, but they haven't released many details. They don't even have a venue yet. But the tickets
Yeah.
are already on sale for like $50 to a couple $100.
That's gonna be fire. I bought some Stranger Thing blazers, Nike blazers. I bought some,
I
and
saw
on
them
the,
on
and
StockX.
you seen them before? Yeah. So I bought them when they first came out. I had to get them because it had my birth year on the back of them. So on one sneaker it says 19, on the back on the other sneaker it says 85. So 1985. I was like, I gotta get those. I
Well,
ended
then
up
I could have
getting-
got them too. Shit.
yeah, them joints fire. They fire. All they royal blue. So that's I got them to go with this hat right here.
okay. All
Mhm.
right. So this first topic I want to talk about is something I just thought about, but I feel we should talk about it because it's hilarious. So Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon. If y'all haven't heard about this or seen this, so for Kevin Hart's birthday, Nick Cannon brought him a llama.
Right.
So Kevin Hart was like, "What am I supposed to do with this llama?" So it's funny. So now to return the favor, Mr. Petty Kevin Hart puts a billboard. I know it's in L.A., New York, and I want to say the other one is Atlanta or Atlanta. So he put a billboard and says, since Nick Cannon has so many kids, if you need support on fatherhood, call Nick Cannon. He actually has Nick Cannon's real phone number on his billboard, and people was calling at first to see if it was real, and they're calling and actually FaceTiming, and Nick Cannon's actually answering, which is
And you know what I like about it that I thought was so cool? He didn't change his number. Like, people were still calling him like the next day, and the next day, like he left. I'm sure he probably got a million phones, but
right.
he didn't change that number. So like his fans kept calling him, and he answered like every single call. Like if somebody was calling while he was on the phone, he's like, "Gotta go," hang up, and he'll talk to them and hang up. I think that was cool because most celebrities probably would have changed their number right.
Word. Yeah, they did say, like, yo,
he was a real good sport about it. He was
right.
a real
that
good
was
sport
like a
about
Mike
it.
Jones move. It could boost you. You know what I mean? Like if you're interacting with your fan base like that,
Right on that level.
yeah, on that level, it's like it's crazy. Him and Kevin Hart know what they was doing. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Hart, it was more so like that's like a love tap. Like I'm meaning to make this a bad thing, but it could in turn be a good thing too.
No, he's a Cancer. He petty as hell. That he was big and petty. He was like, we gonna see this, but it was in a good natured kind of petty.
All right, so
you know what I mean?
Steph, thanks for joining the show, Steph. She said that shit was hilarious. Yeah, those two, like, and we all know, they were real good friends. So that definitely, was definitely hilarious. And I'm sure a lot of these celebrities have, inside pranks they do with each other, but the fact that this was so public makes it real funny and cool.
Yeah, because people was asking like, did he go far? And I was like, honestly, if I was on their level, I would have did the same thing to my homie. Like, oh, all right, you want to send me a llama, bro? Oh, okay, I'm gonna take this 1,000 steps higher.
Right.
And it's nothing to turn off a phone number. It's nothing to turn off a phone number. It's not like he gave them his address. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think it was fine.
Yeah, if you give him somebody address, that's next level.
Yeah, that's different. You could cause drama with that, but a phone number is a phone number. Like, cause he could have changed his phone number, and I probably wouldn't have changed mine only because I feel like there's a good side on that. Because if I end up giving that phone number up and people are calling, it might benefit the next person just based off of me giving that phone number up, and this person has that number. Oh man, you don't know what I think it was dope. It might have been pre-planned too, though. I think about that too.
Could have been, yeah.
All right. So now let's get to the juicy stuff. Now, are you down for a threesome? And if so, who gets to pick the partner, the person?
Whoever asks for it.
Yo, let Monty go first. Say no.
Yeah, he on a phone call, but I kind of think I know what his answer is, but me personally, I'm not against it, and I'm not gun ho for it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a threesome is something that you and your partner have to really come to terms with. Agree, like everything has to be straightforward. Everything has to be agreed upon. There can't be no secrets. Everything has to be like strategically planned out. Although you can't plan a threesome, but I think like the wants and the needs and what you expect and what you're not gonna tolerate, things like that. I feel like that needs to be spoken about first, because if you just do it to do it, now he banging her or he want to go down on her, you like, now that causes a little riffraff and it makes things very awkward. So, you know, I think that's something that you and your partner really got to speak about. Now, as far as choosing, I guess it will probably be better for a female to pick the girl, because if a guy picks a girl, females, like, we're already jealous by nature. Some of us are more outspoken with our jealousy. Some of us know how to keep it under wraps. So it's like, if you pick the girl, I'm slim. So if you pick a girl and she got this big old butt and these big old boobs, I might be like, I ain't like, nigga, that's what you want. That's what you want, girls with big butts and big boobs. Like, I don't got that.
But
so,
not always be like a fantasy, like a one-time thing. Like, all right, well, you don't think of it like that?
I mean, it can be that, but also, me personally, like, what you attracted to, I might not be attracted to. So if that's something that I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna want to kind of have somewhat attraction to her too.
Absolutely.
Because now it's not just about you. Like, we doing this together, right? We slutting her out together or whatever. So I'm gonna want to have an attraction to her. So I feel like the female should pick the girl.
Okay. So we have some comments. So Kay Brown says the female should choose. And Nicole says, at this point in my life, in this relationship, I'm in no. But if you want to invite me to your relationship, that's fine. Laugh out loud. Okay. So
I got a whole question for Nikki. So Nikki, you in
her answer to me, like
right. Her answer, she's like so politically incorrect. Like, she just don't give a fuck. Like, she's on her mind. Like, she don't care.
It don't matter. Like, I love sex.
Right. That shit can be biased as fuck. She don't care. She gonna say that. I like that about her. But my question to you, Nikki, is: so in a relationship you're in, you're not gonna bring a third party into your bedroom. Cool. But the relationship that you're in is solid. Are you willing to leave that solid relationship to step into somebody else's bedroom if they invite you? Like, that's kind of like a catch-22.
So nah, it's not really. So what she's basically saying is what I have heard plenty of times on Clubhouse. There are women out there that just like to be. They might have their own situation going on, so they don't want it in their relationship, but they like being the unicorn of another relationship.
I guess that's something you got to speak to your partner about, because your partner got to be okay with letting you.
Oh, and me, I'm not that type. I'm jealous. I'm not about to sit here and watch no other person or know another person banging my chick. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna be quiet over here in the corner.
No shape, form, or fashion.
Even if it's a female.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Now, see, it's different. Like I would. The crazy part about it, I've told one of my exes, I've told her, like, yo, I would actually watch another girl go down on her. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind watching that. So I'm for that, another girl, but I'm not about to sit here and watch another guy thug my girl right in front of me. Oh no, it's not gonna happen.
But I don't think men are very open to like the two guys and a girl, like them, their girl, and another man. I don't think.
Yeah, nah, I'm definitely not open for it. Because I mean, again, because my thing is, it's like, you know, if I can get jealous, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to say, because now if I'm in a threesome with my girl and she's getting thugged out and she's moaning, going crazy, I'm like, yo, hold on, time, I move, homeboy. Let me, you know what I mean? So now my competitive spirit, like, nah, I gotta go even harder, because you're not about to outshine me in this little section.
All right, so how you think we feel? So if she on top of
listen,
and she riding him all crazy and he just like, oh my God, like, this is like heaven. Now I might feel crazy. I might have to deck this bitch, and now I gotta get on top and go crazy and show him why he with me. So
Right.
it's kind of like a double. It kind of is a double standard because it's like it's okay for us to bring another female in the bedroom, but why we can't bring another nigga in the bedroom?
But
in those situations that y'all talking about, right? I don't feel like it's about that. You know what I mean? I think it's about living in the moment, right? She put
unicorn emojis.
So I think it's about living in the moment. Two guys and the girl is.
It is. If you don't want to, call it that, doesn't make it any less one. It's still one.
I bet you just don't want to
say it is.
I could kind of agree with. I could kind of agree with him on that. And if we want to go to that, I could share why I agree with him.
Why is that a trend?
But I think it's about living in the moment, right? When that happens, to the point where you're not worrying about who does something better. You kind of worrying about like your man being pleased in a certain way, and it kind of turning you on to make you want to do something extra with your man too, type of thing. Because if you ask me, like I would be down for it, right? Who picks the person? It has to be the woman, and that's off gate. I don't care what nobody say. That's off gate. I do agree with Kay when you talk about a threesome is everybody interacting with each other. If it's just two guys and a girl, it's
still a threesome.
That's everybody's relationship.
It's still a threesome, and it's still valid.
No, it's not, because
it wouldn't be yours, but that's a threesome for other people where everybody interacts.
What I mean is the actual definition of a threesome is everybody interacting with each other.
And again, why can't two men interact during the threesome?
No. That's not what I said. What I said was, because it can be that way if that's happening. But when it comes to my relationship, if I was going to engage with that, my wife said that's what she wanted to live out of her fantasy. If that was the case, not saying it ever is, but if that was the case, it's not happening, brother.
Because that's a personal preference. That's a personal preference.
So in my case, it's not a threesome. In Kay's case, that's why he said it that way, because it's not a threesome.
But see, you keep saying it's not a threesome. That's like saying that.
No. I said it's not a threesome with him. It's not a threesome. In my case.
Let's just say it. Just Kay not with the shits. Kay not doing a threesome with a nigga. A lot of niggas is not.
But not only that, like
put another nigga there. A lot of niggas not doing a threesome. I think the only thing a lot of these niggas would do that's a threesome with another nigga is called a train.
Right.
They're not interacting with a train.
Right, but see, at the same time,
they're not interacting. They're just interacting with the female, and there's nothing wrong with that neither.
Yeah, that's like
there isn't.
Right, and see,
nothing wrong with that. But we're not gonna consider it a threesome. It's only a threesome when all parties are involved. We're gonna act like we know what a threesome is. It's only a threesome when all parties involved. And this comment is about threesomes, so we're gonna stay on.
Well, I want the threesome where all parties are involved, and I don't mind if it's two.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen guys who had no problem with that, and they
for me, it's nothing. So for me, Alex, it's nothing wrong.
So for me, it's a threesome.
Right. So like even to Jamar's case, like if I'm in a room with another guy and we're smashing one girl or two girls or one girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or let's flip it. Let's say I'm having I have two girls and we're all having it's not a threesome if the two girls aren't interacting.
But that's not. That's still a train on a nigga.
Absolutely.
That's not.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of females, and that I'm about to answer the goddamn question here because I feel like you're talking to a girl who's done threesomes before. Like I'm not in the mood. Yeah, I'm just not. I just feel like I gotta set this record straight. Okay. I feel like the men, and this is 2001C talking. I feel like the men need to pick the girl because you could bring your girl to the spiggity. This 2021 C talking.
I'm saying because 2001 C was probably like 14, 15. Like, hold on.
Like, what was you doing?
My bad. Because I wasn't even doing nothing there, but my bad. Sorry. I'm trying to get my thoughts together so y'all can hear me. Trying to get my wording right. Honestly, I feel like maybe it's appropriate for the guy to pick the girl, especially if they're the ones asking for the threesome. I'm going to say this because you could bring your goddamn homegirl you probably done 1,000 threesome with. She probably not going to feel that nigga like that nigga. She don't even like that nigga with you.
But what-
That's
She,
that, like-
you ain't the one who asked for the threesome as a woman. It probably be your man. These are the niggas who's always asking. I ain't never been in no relationship to where I was like, come on, babe, let's do a threesome. It was never it was never me. I've done them, no, but it was never me who asked.
Right,
So, and
but-
I've been in the room with the girl and she like, bitch, I'm good. Or I had threesome with niggas who can't even handle me. And I think that's even more embarrassing. So get embarrassed in front of your bitch that you want to hear, not my bitches, not my female friends. You ain't gonna put no stank on me and her relationship because you couldn't even keep up with Big C. You ain't keeping up with sis. I know a lot of my friends, they some fucking freaks. She can't keep up with me. Can't keep up with her. Like, let's call it.
All
All
right.
right,
So
so
I'm gonna put this way. I'm gonna put it this
And
way.
I say
For
the
somebody-
nigga gotta pick. I just say the nigga gotta pick because more than
Yeah.
likely they're the ones who want it.
All
They're the
right.
ones who want it. If your female agrees, she gonna throw down regardless. And I feel like a lot of women stop saying yeah to these threesomes, and there's a fucking restriction in there. There's no restrictions in threesomes.
all right, all
There
right,
ain't no motherfucking restrictions.
all
in
right.
there.
Hold on,
I'm
together.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents in there. Being somebody who is actively doing this,
Bitch.
and when I say actively doing this, I'm saying actively now in this year, this month in my relationship.
Let's
This
get it.
is something that we do. It's not a whole, it's a boundary thing. You select your boundaries and you choose together. You
And
choose
wait,
together.
wait.
That's what we do.
And
We choose together.
You're in a relationship with a
Man.
yeah.
And
I
who,
just-
Okay.
You're in a relationship with a man.
Yes.
and who picks the girl?
We both do. And it's not only girls.
Okay, now my
Okay.
question is, how? So like, how to not to get in your business and actually
Be in the business, ask the questions. That's not a problem for me.
right. All right, so
Oh, I
like,
love Alex. Let's go.
how do you pick this? So is this like, all right, me and baby going on a date night, and if we see Shorty sitting over there by the bar, we gonna run down on her, or like, are we looking for people on social media? Like, how does
Both ways. Both ways. Both ways. If you see something and you like, babe, yes, no. For both.
Now, how do you know?
Oh, okay.
So if it's a
I
female,
get her
how do
side.
you know that she's down? Is it
You ask.
you know how some people
You
have like
ask.
a radar?
You ask. You ask.
You said a gaydar.
Ain't nobody.
No, like,
I
some
get what
people
she's
just
trying to
know,
say.
like,
I know
I
what
get,
you're
I
saying.
get what she's trying to say, but at the same time, again, it's 2021. You
'Cause
put
I
up a
know
shut
some
up.
people
Like,
that just
ain't
do it
nothing
on
wrong with an
their-
answer. It's nothing wrong with asking the question. Ask the question.
No,
If
like,
they say
'cause
no,
I
they
really-
say no.
I
But
really
this is why I go back to what I said before. This is why I tell the men to pick the girl. Because at the end of the day, I'm not bringing my girl and she don't like you or she feel weird. The girl you bring shouldn't feel weird. The girl who you bring, it shouldn't be no damn problem. And I only said because you got a different type of relationship. I get it. Y'all pick them together and y'all very on point with that. Because like you said, you active, you doing it. I ain't active in the game, and I ain't up here just asking for questions for threesomes in my relationship. So I feel like if I being asked, I got an option. It's either I'm gonna do it or I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him. Once I say yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm telling him to set that whole shit up. Since you want a threesome so fucking bad, what you was googling? What you was
And
texting? What group chat
And
you in
that's
that you
fine, I
want
do
this
the
so
same
bad?
thing sometimes.
Oh,
I do
sad.
the same thing sometimes. If you want some
No.
good work,
Hold on. Wait.
Shut up.
Real quick. I don't come from a person who has done it type of thing, right? But if I was and then I wanted my woman to be involved in something like that, the thought pattern that you have on that C is not the right one. Because
Listen,
it
What's the
sound
thought
like
pattern? The thought pattern is official thought pattern. At the end of the day, I just feel like when you're doing a threesome, you cannot be biased
so
about
then
what
so
this
then
girl
it
got,
proves-
what this girl don't have. I'm not doing all of that because then I'm not gonna want to do it. I'm
Nah,
gonna
but
back
you
the
said
fuck
who
out.
you texting and who this and who
No,
that.
I don't give a fuck about that. At the end of the day, these niggas will ask you from a threesome if they just came out of church. It don't matter. It really
Yeah.
don't. That part don't matter. The only part that matters is if I'm gonna do it or I'm not. That's the only part that matters to me.
So
Now,
that,
me
that,
picking
that
the
makes,
girl, I'm
that
not
makes,
doing the extra work. I'm not
that
putting in
makes
the
what
footwork.
Alex said.
I'm
That
not
makes
doing
what
all of
Alex
that.
said point very valid, where she basically said you kind of choose together
Right.
in a
I don't
way
want to
where.
choose because it's not my real. It's not something I want to do, and it goes
No.
according to what y'all.
but see, that's there you go right there.
But
Like,
see,
it
we
makes
just
sense.
talking
I don't want
about
to
if you're-
choose. It's not for me.
but we,
I'm there just to have fun. I'm not here for all of that. I don't want to choose.
So
Hold
think
on,
about it in
hold
a way where you are there to choose. You know what I mean? Like
if
if
he bring
but-
a fat bitch up in there And
if that's his preference, I know a lot of niggas who dated me that actually like some fat bitches. I'm not trying to be funny. If that's his preference, then that's his motherfucking preference. I'm not about to question his preference. I'm not about to question the girl that's there. I'm just here to have
BBWs, we
fun and
love
show
you,
my
okay?
nigga a good time. Period.
right, nothing
All that
against
other shit is I'm
nothing
not getting
against
too
the big
involved up
girls.
Put
here.
that disclaimer in there.
disclaimer.
What?
BB Dubs, we love you.
We love the BBWs. Nothing.
I'm
We
not
love
mad.
you.
Shit, honestly, I actually prefer my girl BBW. Not trying to be funny. I'm not intimidated by no woman in the room. So if this is what my man want to have fun with tonight, let's do it. We having fun with this tonight.
Drake said, "I love my girl."
I'ma set the mood. I'm probably
BBW.
coming in there. Yeah. I'm probably coming in there setting the mood. I'm probably coming with the Hennessy, the weed. Bitch, what you
So listen,
need?
this is the thing. Hold on, real quick.
All right, so let's get to the comments real quick. All right, so Monty says that the woman got to pick the girl, and y'all just have to agree. He also says women are gonna wonder why you picked her, how you know
I'm not
her,
wondering. That's why I'm not doing that.
You want to have a threesome, which I agree. That's why I feel the guy shouldn't. So I 100% agree with Monty.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about that
I've
either.
done it before.
I don't care about that. Yeah.
That's
So
not.
she-
Doesn't
And I'm
So-
speaking from a girl. I'm a girl who dated girls. I'm a girl who fucked girls. That shit don't bother me. I done dated all size, all heights. That shit don't bother me at all.
Right.
Only thing that's gonna bother me is me bringing my bitch to the party and she don't wanna fuck my nigga. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
offended.
no.
All right,
You go go. Let me call you a cab, boo.
All right, so
You'll have to find somebody else.
before, and but it was all girls, and she also said, but she wanted to be in a relationship with both of us after, so we had to cut her off.
It's weird sometimes. Yeah.
So see, all right, so here's my retort to you, C. So you said if you bring your girl and she doesn't want to, you know what I'm saying, partake with your nigga. No, isn't that a conversation you would have beforehand? Like, yo, like,
no, sometimes these girls get there and then they be like, you know what? I don't want to do this.
Right, but I
don't want to do this.
But if you bring your whole girl,
I'm never cold like that. I'm gonna call my bitch a cab, or I'm gonna make sure she get where she gotta go because she my bitch.
Right,
so it goes vice versa. Sometimes they get there and it's like, you know what? I don't want to.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Can't get mad.
Right, you can't get mad. I'm not saying you can get mad, but that's a conversation you'd have to have. Like, it's not like you would bring your whole girl over and be like,
ask this. You can have that conversation all the fuck you want. They get there, they can change their mind.
And they're well within their right to.
And they're more than welcome to. And this is why I say, and this is why I don't have a problem. Whoever my nigga bring there, he bring there. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm never intimidated by no bitch in the room. Not trying to be funny. That's something if you got some type of issues with self. I honestly feel unless you feel like he was fucking with sis before that, or he done had sex with sis before that, or he done threesomes with sis before that, shit like that don't bother me. If once I agree to do it, once I agree to do it, it don't fucking matter. You agreed, you his bitch, now you gonna fucking eat pussy.
Hey yo, you know what it's about too?
Do what it do. That's all. Like all that other shit, girls be playing too much in here. It's too much it is.
Y'all gotta let that go. Like, just be there for the experience and the fun.
No, we're not gonna be friends, bitch.
No, I'm not saying be friends. I'm not saying be friends.
I might have to ask Shorty on the
you're not there to bake cakes and stuff like that. You're going to have an experience. Like, enjoy the experience. Don't be so cerebral about it.
I'm not trying to be funny. I want the bitch to be fire. I want her to be everything I thought she might have been. Because guess what? Bitch, you might have to come back.
Because I ain't gonna. All right, so but I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, me and my ex.
Show out. Show me what you got. I'm gonna make her come. Make her want to show out.
Right. So I mean, I was with. I went out of town with one of my exes, and we you know, we talked about it. We actually tried it. We brought the girl in, and she had all these restrictions. Like, I'm not doing this. I can't do that.
I'm trying to tell you.
And honestly, it got to the point we just paid her. I was like, all right, good. We cool. Good looking.
We just paid her to run a train on a nigga. That's it. Anybody got time for that.
But it wasn't even that. It was just trash. Like, we just felt like we just wasted bread, you know what I'm saying, on something that didn't really, you know, pan out. But
and sometimes these things just happen.
Right, which is true, which is very true, Alex. A lot of times it does happen. Like, y'all.
Because remember, Jay, you and I have been at a certain party. Okay.
Yeah.
We've been to a certain party.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That was there. So, I mean, it didn't happen off the strength that consent is very important and somebody was drunk. And I was like, you know what? Now I'm gonna pass on that. But things just happen naturally.
Right,
you know what I mean? It's not always, thoughts beforehand and whole conversations and are you gonna do this and are you gonna do that and meet me here at this time and let me wine and dine you. No, sometimes shit just happens. Other times it doesn't and you got a plan for it and that's fine. But at the same time, at the end of the day, the point is to enjoy yourselves and to not have no issues afterwards. If you know you're gonna have issues afterwards, stay home.
Right.
and just don't
right.
entertain it. Because if it's gonna be an issue,
If you're gonna go back home and
before,
argue with your man, y'all don't need a threesome.
I agree.
The man gonna go back home and argue with you, they don't need a threesome.
And that's why I was waiting for y'all to talk, and that's why I ain't say nothing. But I was saying, like, it's, you know, it seems like in that type of situation, you have to be comfortable in your spot of where you are in your relationship, for one. Absolutely. And then two, it seems like you would have to go into it knowing what could go wrong to kind of prevent it from going wrong. You know what I mean? Like if you go into it, it's one of them things where feelings shouldn't get caught. You know what I mean? Like there should be no feelings involved. This is
I agree with you.
Us. You kind of some people I've heard, and this is me just being on like Clubhouse and stuff and just listening to like different relationships.
But I started listening too. Go ahead.
And when old girl was talking, I mean when she was commenting, I was thinking about somebody had came in the room one time when I was in there, and she was talking about being a unicorn. That's when I first figured out what a unicorn was. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, and I'm thinking, I'm like, a unicorn is something like you normally don't see.
And for the viewers who don't know what a unicorn is usually a woman who has presented herself as the third party for established couples for sexual fun. That is what a unicorn is. Okay. Continue.
So I'm like,
I'll clarification for people that didn't know.
A unicorn is something like that you normally don't really see. Like you won't see a unicorn like that. So that's when I start kind of processing it myself. And then my man Gab had asked her to elaborate on what it was. And then she started explaining, and I'm listening. I'm just taking it all in like, wow, this is things I do not know about. You know what I mean?
Right. Right now. Nicole, you sound like you're down. I will definitely call you. So
you already said you get jealous. I'm gonna need you to go sit down.
You know what?
You already said you be jealous. I'm gonna need you to go sit down.
No. I'm talking about two girls. I ain't talking about two guys.
You gonna still get jealous because I'm sorry, you can get cut out the situation either way.
Going into it, right?
I'm fine. Listen, I'm okay.
You see what she just said? Do you see what she just said? That's why I go in there with no thought process. Right. I go in there with I ain't even CC when I'm in the room. That bitch don't like me more than she like you at the end of the day. Let's do it.
So what we're gonna do, Nicole, we're gonna set it up. And when we set it up, Nicole,
done that. Been there, done that many times. That's why I said this should be so funny when the guy asks you for the threesome.
So all right, listen.
Somebody that you know, because
that's why I think the guy should not ask, man, because it's
for me.
Just in general, like not just you, anybody, like for the girls that bring the girls or whoever. Like I personally feel like it should be like a stranger, son. I don't think it should be nobody you know because.
So all my guys out there,
whatever you want to do, it's I've done some with some.
All my guys out there, if you seen the movie Inception,
it didn't make nor break my relationship with them. Honestly speaking, like nobody was feelings at the end of that shit. It was whatever.
See, y'all out there scared to make this venture with a cousin Faith. Ain't nobody trying to be out there trying to find cousin Faith who's trying to take your man. Nobody's trying to do that.
All right,
I don't want nobody man. I know what I was there for.
All right, so let's move forward. So now, how far would you go to support your partner's dreams? I'm gonna show y'all a couple pictures and let me know what y'all think.
Not far at all.
I gotta see these pictures to know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Process. It's the process.
Right. Okay.
Well, I mean, nothing too crazy, but some women. I mean, some people. I don't say women. Some people have weird dreams and stuff like that. So, are you willing to do whatever it takes to help support your partner's dream?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a very supportive person, but I'm sorry, you can't cut my hair.
Yeah, you never.
So
I will get you a wig head. I will get you all the mannequins with the hair.
Would that be considered support though? I mean, I would say that's some sort of support.
Definitely consider support. Financially investing in somebody else's shit, that's definitely some goddamn.
You know how much those mannequin hairs cost with the hair?
Those shits ain't cheap. They're not cheap. Not the human hair one. Oh no. Not
No,
the
no, no.
human hair one. That
And
shit, not the kinky curl. That shit ain't cheap. Shit,
Okay.
Yo,
Like, not the braid hair one. Oh God,
don't-
no, not the human hair braid one. Nah,
First
not
of
the-
all, I don't trust no professionals with my hair. How about that? No,
the Dominicans can never cut me.
no,
But
y'all
my
ain't.
girl Clara could. She could cut my shit.
look,
Nah,
if
no.
if I could go far for supporting my man's dreams, cause I done had 3 different barbers when I was young that are barbers right now, so that must have been their dream, right? If I could support them, of course I could support my partner with their dreams. Like my man with the nails, my sister did my nails when I was younger, just playing around. So if I'm supporting her dreams, yeah, she could play on me. Cause you know what's gonna do? If I post it like they just did, we going fucking viral out here. Now everybody trying to figure out how damn them shits was laid though. They commenting and
You
shit.
see what I said?
Now
It's
my
the
business
process.
popping.
It's the process for me.
Listen, we there. Cutting my hair, yes, of course. Anything, let's go.
Sam cut her boyfriend hair every week.
How much money we making after this? Cause we gonna go viral.
She a
We
whole
putting it out.
barber.
We good.
Listen, if you mess up my hair, you got me on a wig. That's what I need to know.
Right.
Listen,
A
you
good
got
one.
yourself on the wig because you know how good your drink gonna look. You know what I mean? Regardless.
Listen. Again, I want to be supportive, and I don't mind them practicing on me. Practice
financially
on me,
support.
and I can financially support you. I just draw the line with my hair. That's a personal thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't let professionals,
You
people
got
who have
boundaries.
earned the right to charge for their crafts and have licenses, everybody, all of them can't touch my hair. So,
But
for
all
me,
right, so hold on, real quick. F that. Listen, what you didn't play into a part is that if you're supporting their dreams, then they ain't just practicing on you. They are shooting to have their license, basically, right? That's what I would
Yes.
think.
But
they're
it's a
still,
practice
but
at
they're
the
still
moment.
practicing.
At the
They're
moment.
still
But they
practicing at
say
the
they in
moment.
school already. You're not gonna let them do nothing on your head.
I feel
It
like
depends on what it is.
limits.
It depends on what it is. Like I'm not gonna let you near my hair with
It's
scissors until you're
limits.
trained.
Because she could have put on a wig and had her practice on the wig instead of her hair, but it's the actual person sitting in the chair with the head and the shoulders and the
So there's
the
limitations to your
interaction.
support.
It's just so many other ways that could have been done.
Like,
I don't
gotta
mind
live with
supporting.
this. I gotta
Yeah,
live with
I don't.
this every day. You're not
Yeah,
messing my hair
personally,
up.
I don't mind supporting my partner's business, but I think speaking as a business owner, I think I'm about done with that. I
So
think I'm
there's
just gonna.
limitations to your support, is what y'all saying.
No, again, no. Just because we have limitations to what we will do or we will accept does not mean that the support is limited. Because
Right.
again, I will cape for you all the way. I will find you human mannequins to go,
As a
for you
partner,
to
I'm not
practice
supporting
on.
nobody's dreams.
People,
I'll
people,
help in
people go and
certain
get free
ways.
haircuts at the barber college all the time. Okay, I will find a line of people for you to practice on. You will not cut my hair. I just can't have that. You can
I
braid
think I
it,
need
you
to
can
be
practice
specific
and
with
do
my
all that
help.
stuff, but just no.
I think I need to be specific with my help. As a partner, I'm not about to help you with shit.
Because again, if you
Crazy.
were dating somebody in chemistry who was getting a PhD in chemistry, but they didn't get that PhD yet, but they said, "I make this medication," you gonna be their human trial? Are you supportive enough to be their human trial?
Hey, listen.
Just-
You heard of Tuskegee?
yeah, but
You
that
was
was
there.
yes. Tuskegee was excuse me,
You was
it was
there.
blind in the utmost respect because they weren't treated. They weren't
Correct.
treated at all, and they weren't even told that they were sick.
Nah,
So that's
nah,
not even
all seriousness.
Unbeknownst to them.
I'm there, man. Like when it comes to my partner, regardless of what they trying to accomplish, I'm there. I done had some bad haircuts back in my day with people who are great barbers now, and they'll still tell me to this day when they post stuff and I comment on it or whatever, they be like, "Yo, bro, if it wasn't for you allowing me to practice on you, I wouldn't be where I am today." And that's a true statement.
I'm not gonna lie. Like my cousin, great barber. He actually I fly to New York to get my haircuts from him. But his very first person he cut my stepfather's hair, I didn't think he was gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, dang. And the crazy part about it, he cut his hair for church, so he had to wear. No, but again, right now he's he's popping, like I said, and you got to be good for me to literally fly to New York to go get my haircut. So,
when I say support, I
Right.
think it would have to be like my husband. I'm not trying to be funny. Boyfriends, I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not. And when I say support, when you set up and you finally there, you got your product out, you got your line out, I'll support. I'll do that type of support. But like helping you see how he's helping her? He's like modeling it. He's involved. And he's not just support, he's involved.
Yeah,
Like
that's why I answered the question.
Like,
I don't know if y'all answered it how y'all wanted, how I feel like the question should be answered. It says how far would you go
yeah,
to
I think
support? I would go far.
support-
I would
Okay.
go
So,
far.
all right,
And
so
I-
let's get to the comments real quick. All right, so Nikki says it depends on what it is. So she said, yeah, and she says, but what if your man wanted to do drag? Would you support it? Laugh out loud.
Hell yeah, and let me.
That's why I
time
said it
out.
depends on
Please
what
let
it
me know how
is.
to do makeup.
Or if your girl wanted to be a stripper, would you support it?
Is she bringing home that money?
Listen, it's about the bag. What we doing?
Thank you.
And that goes back to what we was talking about.
cheering from the club.
Listen, that goes back to what we was talking about before. How comfortable am I in my spot? Like
Right.
if my spot is solidified, I have nothing to worry about. Yes, go get that bag. Let's make this bread. Bring it home to daddy. What's up? What we doing with this? What other business?
Info.
Your girl could be a stripper, show her body off to everybody.
Some people out there doing that
Yeah,
for free. I'm
I
gonna need
was
y'all to
about
get
to
some
say
money and bring it
that.
home.
Right,
was
but
all
we're
I
not
was
talking
about
about the ones that's doing it for free. I'm asking
Listen.
for money.
I'm okay with that.
There's a lot of people doing it for money, legitly.
I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
But that's
Ain't
why
nothing
I'm
wrong with
asking
it.
what are y'all comfortable with? It's a million people doing a lot of things, but y'all
Get your bag. Get your bag.
I'm comfortable with it.
Bring it home to me.
I'm
I think
comfortable
if
with
I
it.
sat there in a relationship and I kept content and I said it's okay, like I said it's okay, like all right, cool, you a male stripper, whatever, or all right, cool, you acting now, you out here acting, you in a sex scene, you fully naked, no sock. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like
So Candy, another thing that plays a part for me though on the stripper tip is is this something you want to do for the rest of your life, or is this something that's just temporary for you to get a bag to create something else? If I get the answer to say like, oh, this is something temporary, you know, that I just want to do X, Y, and Z, so I can get money to pay for school, or I can get money to better myself in this way.
it's definitely the in school for me.
Get it. Let's get it. What we doing? I need money for my
When
business.
people
You need money.
when people
Let's make
start
it
to
happen.
see the amount of money they make, it's hard to get out. That's just like drug dealers or scammers. They get all of that fast money and they see that they went from making, you got a regular job, you might be bringing home $800 a week, to now you a drug dealer or you a scammer and you bringing in thousands a week. That's not just something that you probably gonna be so easy to back out of. Some people can.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. So that's why it also depends on the person you're dealing with. That's why you ask them the questions I said to ask, because if this is something they trying to do for a while, then and it's not in your best interest, then I won't go that far.
It may not be planned. It may be like, I'm gonna do this for the next 6 months, because in 6 months
Don't put a time limit on it.
Just do that shit, honestly.
And that's something that I don't ever do. I don't put a time limit on it. So
you don't put a time limit on it, but for now, you can kind of.
All I asked was, is this something you plan to do for the rest of your life? If they say no, I am Gucci. I'm good.
Right. You can't be a stripper for
in.
your whole life. At some time, you know,
A lot of
your worth is you.
Hey,
can't.
you seen the
Shows
movies
for
where
after the
the
post.
old lady come
So
out?
spill your night. Ain't nobody trying to
You never seen what movie was that? It was an old lady came, like it was a stripper movie, and the old lady
Honestly,
she
I
was
feel like
still
every
there.
strip club got an OG in it. Every strip club got like an OG
She
in
was
it.
like
Girl who been
40
there
some
too
years
long.
old, still stripping.
I don't feel like that's a game for old girls. I've never thought it was a game for old girls. I hate to see old girls in
but
there.
it can be.
I hate to see the 35 plus. Yeah, you an old girl. You 35 plus. You shouldn't be here. This is a young girl game.
They
But
make
it
always
can
has
be.
been.
still there.
I don't give a fuck how fly you are. I don't give a fuck how bad your body is, bitch.
That's called season.
Yeah,
They
she definitely
see-
seasoned, but
seasoned
every
vets.
club. And honestly, I feel like it can only be one seasoned vet in a club. It shouldn't be multiple. It shouldn't be 1,000. Girl, you gonna have to do what
Hey
you
yo,
gotta
you
do.
got me thinking about money moves right now. I might open a MILF strip club. It's just called the MILF.
And I'm sure there's a niche
I
for that.
tell you, it would sell.
That
It
You're
would
gonna get
make
a lot
so
of
much
pictures out of
money.
retirement. That's all you about to do.
You
A
know-
lot of old strippers
no.
coming out with them old ass stripper moves. Because them
You,
poses is new and
wrong. You
improved.
so
Them not the
wrong
same
right
pose
now.
from back in the day. They
If
are
I
not the
open a strip club called the MILF, it would people will be intrigued
People
to
will
see
go.
what's in there,
people
and
will
they
go.
would
People will
go.
go.
Ass, titties and cities. What you talking about?
At the end of the day.
But that's what I'm saying. Like as women who age and get
I just
seasoned,
feel like
right?
I'm just
Your
not trying to be
bodies,
funny.
sometimes your bodies get better with time. I'm
Honestly,
trying
it
to tell you.
really do. Sometimes even your face will look a lot better. Your face.
So
It's
if I
always
had
into
the
place.
baddest milfs in my joint, somebody gonna steal my idea. Right now they plot.
Let them take it.
Yeah,
Because
word.
at the end,
No, because I should do this.
First,
If I
I'm
had the
sorry. I
bread,
want to know where the 60-year-olds
MILF.
at with the stripper knees that could go up and down that pole. I
I'm
want
Yo.
to
about
know.
to tell you that. Like them bitches' bodies,
Listen,
that
they're
shit
talking about
is
with knee pads and all that. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen,
No.
my
bad.
joint would go
Sounds
crazy.
bad. Sounds bad.
You can't be on. You can't have AARP and be on the pole.
I
I'm gonna
just
need you
feel
to
like
say
sometimes
no.
Nah,
you
that's
just
true.
gotta make way, and the sad part is they just not making a lot of ways for a lot of these girls. You want to still be in the game? Go on and serve some bottles, baby. We got the hookahs in the back that need to be lit up.
That ain't meant for them either. They ain't meant for them either.
Right.
I can't even tell the difference between a stripper and a bottle girl no more.
And that's
Correct.
that's not the kind of support I give. I'm the kind of person that steers you in a direction that is
Yeah, I feel like if you're an old bitch in the
sustainable.
club, you should be listening to that man who want to see you do better and get you up out of there and see you win.
Like
All right.
listen.
You might want to be there. But go ahead.
All right. So I got Alex. You want to finish?
Oh no, I was gonna say I'm a supportive person. Like if you told me that you was gonna strip because you need the money to do this, that, and the other, I'm gonna make sure that you on your hustle. I'm gonna make sure that you open that little 401k account, that Roth IRA, and we're gonna make sure that you set up for retirement so you ain't gotta do that till you're 60. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of person that I am.
Before you go on to the next question, I feel you on that one, Alex. I ain't get to finish my answer. I'm not really supporting no partner's dreams. I mean, I'm a different type of supporter. I think at this point in time in my age, I think I'm just, when your product is out, I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'll reshare it. You know, I'm not financially sitting there with you holding your hand because honestly, I do my business alone. So it's only fair that figure you out.
Do you feel and this is for everybody, do you feel that that whatever they're doing, right? That like the reason why you wouldn't support them for certain dreams is because excuse me, your whatever you're doing at the time might not align with what they're doing. Like
It doesn't. And honestly, I think I came to realize, you know, when you have a business and you're starting off, you really can't help nobody with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus on you. You got to get you where you got to go. If you have somebody who's joining your business or y'all about to make some type of business, that's a big difference in starting somebody or helping somebody else's business. You can reshare, you can purchase, and you can do those type of supportive things. But to be that supportive as pretty much what I'm thinking the question it really is, what the picture is really showing, you're active. That's an active support. I can't give that to nobody else's business but my own. So I'm answering from my own point of view. And I've tried to do it. I've gave advice. Honestly, I'm gonna always give advice because it's been given to me for free. And I realized even in this business game, that's something you can't get for free. I mean, people really tried to make me work hard for free advice. And I thought that was fucked up. But
that is a messed up thing.
Fucked up. I mean, niggas try to take me on dinner dates for late night drinks for advice. Bitch, are you dumb? I ain't doing none of that. I'm glad I do have a support team, and I'm glad I do have people I can run to for some advice and stuff like that. But in the beginning, I didn't have that. It was me actually winging it and doing what I need to do. But I also realized being a business owner, when you have a business and you're starting out and you're trying to figure things out, you cannot support nobody else to a certain extent.
You can. It just has to align with your business.
But like I said, if it did align, it probably would benefit us both. But if it doesn't align, then I have to step away and let them handle their handle and then support after they do what they need to do.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put this out there as well. When it comes to supporting a partner in whatever their dream is, at the end of the day, I think as long as when that person gets to where they want it to be, that they make sure that they understand that they didn't do that by themselves. Not saying that the person who supported them gets credit and should take credit for them doing the actual work and getting there, but at the same time, don't get on and forget who put you on. Don't do that. And also, we're not gonna be out here talking about, because we all knew the thing about, you know, Kobe and Vanessa, and it was like she wasn't with him shooting in the gym, but she was behind him. She was behind him. So you understand what I'm saying? It's like, I'm never gonna take credit for somebody putting in the work to doing what they have to do. At the end of the day, they had to do the work. But all right, say for my ex. My ex, she is a cop. She had tests. She had all the shit that she had to do. Did I make sure that I helped her with resources? Make sure that she studied. Make sure that I helped her pass these tests? How the fuck yeah. But I respect the fact that I'm not the one out there doing that work. I know that I didn't do the physical. I know I didn't do any of that. But I was right there. And I know that without me, it could have been a different outcome.
Right. All right. So, all right. So let's get to the comments real quick. All right. So it has to make sense, says Nicole. Like, for example, if you're over 40 trying to be a rapper, I'm not supporting that. If you ain't out already, don't come out, laugh out loud. And
yo, hold on.
Wait, 2 Chainz. Wait, what happened to 2 Chainz?
Go ahead. Read my comment.
So Mark says all these 40-year-old rappers are out right now. And she said, yeah, but they're out already. Laugh out loud.
But they was 40 when they came out. Like 2 Chainz came out old.
See, and this is where I had, because I knew she was going to say that, because I'm like, well, she probably mean people that been out. No. Think about it right now. All right, so at the age we are right now, you know, a lot of us up here, we're older, right? When 2 Chainz reinvented himself, he was already like 36, you know? We were probably still in our 20s, but we liked the music, right?
He's the exception to the rule.
Yes. No. All right. Okay. So I
don't think there's nothing wrong with being 40 plus coming out with music. I think it's wrong that you want people to probably do too much. Sometimes like I be telling people, you miss your mark in life.
Yeah.
That's
so
funny old shit.
40-year-old rapper and he going ham about shooting. Honestly, it don't even really matter on his age.
Say about that part. I'm gonna need you to be a computer literate.
We're gonna listen.
I'm gonna need you to know how to promote yourself, because these 40-year-old rappers, they don't even go out. Like, you're in the house, you go to work. What do you mean? Like, nobody, you don't know enough. You don't even know today's music.
Right, but I think
today's music. How do you want to be a rapper? You don't know today's music.
Right, but I think in Nicole's case, what she's trying to say is like she's with a guy and he's doing regular stuff for his whole life. He's 40 now. He's like, yo, babe, you know what? I want to be a rapper right now. Like, I'm about to start right now when I'm 40. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Support that man.
Right, exactly.
Let's make sure we're being honest with these people, because if they ain't got no talent, we're gonna have some brutal honesty conversations. Like, you're not about to stop.
If his shit popping,
that's probably about he 40-year-old trying to still figure it out. Nobody was honest.
Listen, if his shit popping, support that young man.
Right. Okay. All right. So before we move on, all right. So hold on. Nikki says my boyfriend is 44, trying to be a rapper. Hey, Nikki, got support.
Is he nice? Hold on, Nikki. I want to know. Is he nice? Send me his music. Let me listen. Then I'll judge.
So before we move on, Candy, you got anything to add?
All right. Where Monty at? I know Monty could add.
He has a smiling face. All right. So next topic. Could you date somebody with a disability?
What is a disability?
So all right, so we'll limit it with this situation with like either a wheelchair bound or prosthetic limbs. Let's just kind of narrow it down.
Prosthetic limbs I can handle.
You say you can?
I can handle.
Okay.
I said no.
I know you said no. C.
I think physical disabilities, cognitive disabilities, I think mental disabilities, I think all of these categories need to be, because I think when people think disability, they think something that you can see and that's visible. And there's a difference between being disabled and being capable.
Disability, I'm still leaving. I don't give a fuck, because I am patience for that.
I think if you're fully capable, then we good. As long as everything else is cool, I think I'm good.
All right, so Nicole answered Jamal's questions. I'm his ghostwriter, laugh out loud, but he's okay. and she said no, she can't date somebody with a disability.
Hey yo,
He was together already and got hurt. I would stay.
That's different.
Too disabled.
Yo,
That's
Nicole, send me that. Send me that. Send me the link. I need to hear this. I support everybody, so if it's popping, I'm gonna support it. I will share that thing. But anyway, back to this question, man. This is yeah, man, yeah. F that. Yeah, I can't.
You couldn't? You okay?
Yeah, I can't. I'm strong. I'm strong enough to feel like I could, because when you said it, I had to turn my back for a second. Like, what are we talking about right now? Yes.
Again, I think it makes a difference.
I
and people need to understand what disability means, because I think people just don't have a clear understanding of what that word means.
It's definitely broad. So yeah, I can do it. I believe in myself. That's what I can say, because it's definitely hard. I meet a lot of people on the job that I do. I meet a lot of people that are supporting and been there from the jump, or some that meet somebody and they with them and they going. So anything I feel like somebody else could do, I feel like I can do it. I can do it.
Okay, Candy, what about you? Can you?
Off the meat, you would have to really like wow me, like really, really, really wow me. God forbid if my partner, was to get hurt, and of course I'm not gonna leave. Like, that's just crazy. But just off the meat, like if I was single, they would have to like wow the shit out of me. Now, mental disabilities, nah, I'm not about to be dealing with you and you fucking schizophrenic and bipolar.
And see, that shit is hereditary.
Right.
Hereditary shit. I think I don't think I would be able to work with that, because that's a hereditary thing that becomes generational, and then it's like I have to draw the line there. I think schizophrenia.
A lot of us are like that, though. A lot of us are like that. We just.
I mean, because mental.
I think it's levels to it. Honestly,
it's not only like schizophrenia and like bipolar.
You got bipolar. You got personality disorder.
Anxiety.
I'm not gonna see it.
It's different levels to that. But I mean, like people with anxiety, I think like majority of people suffer with a tad bit of anxiety. Depression, I think everybody may go through a stage in life where they were depressed. It could be something small, like you lost your job, so now you're depressed for a second, or it could be something major. But things like, personality disorder and schizophrenia and bipolar and all that.
What are y'all laughing at?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm like, yo, Monty's going in right now. All right, so Monty says not physical, but we already have to deal with mental. Women already be having bipolar and anger issues.
All right, so I'm gonna put this out there.
If you don't have a job after too long, that's a disability.
Oh shit!
Because we keep throwing.
I have anger issues.
Like we keep throwing out this bipolar thing. We keep throwing out this bipolar thing. Bipolar is an actual diagnosis that everybody does not have. It's not a blanket thing to just, describe somebody with mood changes. One, I'm gonna tell y'all this: I have borderline personality disorder. That shit is a real thing. Okay.
No, it damn sure is. I know somebody who was diagnosed with that shit, so I agree. That's some shit that you're talking about.
I mean, I handle mine. I handle what I gotta do. I take care of myself as best I can. Yeah. So
what are signs of that? Like, what is signs of like a personality disorder?
Well, extreme mood changes, not being able to regulate emotional responses, the way we handle depression, the way that we handle we just may handle situations differently.
Third party speaking.
I ain't gonna front.
I'm not speaking as a third party. I'm speaking as somebody who suffers from.
No. I said somebody who speaks in third part, like
third person.
Thomas doesn't.
That's a complex. That's a fucking complex. Like,
I mean,
third party.
Speaking out of turn. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. I've dated somebody.
I do that.
Peace.
I've dated somebody who had multiple personalities. And her mother told me, like, yo, if you can handle her personalities, you get good money. And it's crazy because with her, like we were cool, But in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, we've been cool for about a couple of days. We about to argue real soon, or something's about to go down where it's gonna go left. And in my mind, I'm already knowing that something's crazy about to happen. And honestly, I was, 9 out of 10, I was right. All right, so Jamar, Nikki post the links for her boyfriend's music. So that's one link, and that's the other link.
I think I have multiple personalities.
That's the one I need, the Apple joint.
On the wig. Like when I got my blonde wig, I'm one girl. When I got my black, when I got my natural hair, I got these braids.
That's just being a black woman.
All right, so Jamar, she also said it's more links, but I don't want to send too much on here. Inbox me, and I'll send them to you.
That's what I was telling you to do, Nikki. It was to inbox me. Because I'm over here trying to find it, but Spotify, I don't got Spotify.
All right, so Monty also says most people have mental issues due to the way that they were raised or what they went through in life. I think most people have a form of some sort of disability, whether it's extreme or not.
I think I find myself, I agree with Monty. I think I find myself, now that I'm older, I think I battled with anger. So I guess people would call it bipolar disorder. I battled with that. No, I've been up and I had highs and lows. Sometimes when you high, you manage. You can't really come down. When I was more younger,
you have
now it's just more.
And you just gotta go through it.
Yeah, I think in more recent situations for me, it became when you're trying to live up to someone else's expectations of you or what they want you to be. I'm on the path of I don't give a fuck how you feel. Feel how you feel. I could see if nobody around me was around me no more, but I realized I deal with a lot of people who got issues themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't judge my issues and how I'm being treated off of your issues and what you got going the fuck on. I just got to realize my own situation. And I realize sometimes as a woman, we get painted as angry black women or bitter black women or shit like that. I realize I'm taking advice from niggas who probably had an angry black mother or probably had a bitter black mother or grandmother. I realize you just got to know you. You got to know your triggers. You got to know what sets you off. You got to know what don't set you off. I just feel like, nigga said you got road raised seats. Yeah, I got that shit. That's a fact. I live in New York. I'm supposed to have that. That's how you have to drive out here. Period.
I also think that we as black women get judged too harshly.
No more, it's a disability.
Oh, okay, my bad. I just feel like as a woman, I think even as women who get tired of being tired, disability wise or whatever, or situation wise, or honestly, I think you got to figure you out. I think that's the most important part is when you notice your triggers, or I think you are more dealable. People can actually date you if you know your triggers.
And can we normalize not calling people angry when they disagree with you?
Right. Because, yeah. Thank you.
Like,
I'm
can
glad
we stop
you said
doing that?
Shit.
Like Amanda Seales says, I'm not angry, I'm passionate. Like, I'm gonna need you to stop saying that I'm angry just because you don't agree with what I'm saying. That's not okay. And for black men, I love y'all. But at the same time, y'all are okay when we are loud and angry and passionate, when we're in defense of you. But when we're at home, okay, y'all don't want to hear that. Okay, we're the same person in and out. It's okay for us to be this strong, independent person, but we gotta be, a whole different person behind closed doors. Don't do that to us, and then make us feel like we're crazy because you can't handle the switch.
Yeah, okay? I don't think I could date somebody with a mental disability that's not under control or has not even been diagnosed. Or feel like whatever they do, they just not the motherfucking problem. That's some type of disability right there in itself.
It's like narcissism.
It's narcissism. Thank you. I'm glad we can face it on head on. And I've been in narcissistic relationships, and they are draining, and they will drain the shit out of you, and they will pull you down, and they will have you sitting there thinking you the problem, and now you done rearrange your life, and you had no reason to do that. They should have been fixing their shit, honestly. I just feel like, me personally, I don't think I can deal with somebody with a physical disability. Have I taken care of them? Have I had a job with them? And I am very compassionate? Yes. But I'm so compassionate to the point I don't want to see nobody I loved physically disabled, honestly speaking. Like, I just want to see everybody's body parts working. Yeah, I just want to see your body parts working. Huh?
But what if they're physically disabled but capable of doing everything and not needing any help?
I just can't. I actually aborted a child who was about to be born with one arm, and I had a son already. and he was a son. I'll never forget it. I was 5 months, and I had an option to abort or keep. And I chose to abort because I knew me as a parent. I just didn't want to see my child like that. I knew I couldn't do it. So I don't think I would want to date someone who has a disability. Now, if I was already with that person and they got hurt, that's just different for me. It's different. I don't want to feel like some cold-hearted bitch for saying I ain't dating nobody who got that. I'm not. I wouldn't leave my partner, honestly, because they lost their legs or they lost their vision or they lost their hearing. I just know it's gonna be a tough road, but I don't want to meet nobody who's like that because it's still the same effect. Like,
right. All right. So Nikki says, "Give us a pass on that time of the month. All of us are angry around that time. Laugh out loud." All right.
now you got an attitude, bitch. That's it, and you mad. That's how it goes. Like,
No, it's just that we can't.
I just think as women, we just need to learn how to ignore these niggas.
All right. So, we lost Alex. All right. So, here's a question that I personally want to ask. So this happened to me, and I'm trying to figure out why. So, ladies.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies. Why do women give or take numbers if they don't plan on using it?
So
oh my God.
So you could leave us the hell alone.
But honestly, to be real with you, I'd rather you tell me I got a boyfriend and just keep it pushing.
But some niggas will hound you. You could be in the club the whole night, and the nigga hound you.
Jay, you ever heard?
Some niggas don't know how to take no for an answer.
I know the ladies know about this. Jay, you ever heard? What your man got to do with me? I got it, man. I'm not trying to hear that. See?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But see, I mean, and
a lot
I
of those out here. That's why.
Right, and I completely get that. But see, for me personally, like if I approach a girl and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And we're conversing, and I ask for your number and you give it to me, or vice versa. If you give me your number and I text you or whatever, and you don't respond, I'm like, what's the point of you giving me your number? Like, I'd rather you just say, yo, no, I'm good, or I got a boyfriend, and that's
I think it. Some girls don't want to be mean. Some girls probably do it because there are those niggas that's like, so what you mean? They want to
ask you something
the whole night.
You always ignore, buddy.
Then you got
no, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot ignore
those niggas that nowadays a nigga holla at a girl and she'll say no, and now you fucking whack anyway, you dusty bitch. Niggas start throwing shit at you and running down on you. Like, come on, we've seen
because the wrong nigga will end your life by saying because you said no, and you don't know which one that you come up on is going to be that.
You said this is a personal thing, right? You said this happened to you, right?
Yes, a couple times.
Okay, and I'm gonna just hit on the last time it happened to you. When it happened to you, you was at like a club or something.
All right, so one time I was in the supermarket, me and Shorty talking, conversing. We had
good lighting. That's good lighting. That was good lighting. Yeah.
Yeah, good conversation. You know what I'm saying? We chilling.
Lighting matters.
She gave me her number. I was like, all right, cool, I'm hit you up. Text a couple times, don't respond. And I'm the type of person, if I hit you up twice and you don't respond, I'm never hitting you up again. That's just how I am. The last
good rule of thumb. Good rule of thumb, by the way.
The last time was actually last weekend. Like it was a girl. We was at a gas station. I was talking to her. I'm like, hey, you need help. So we were talking, and she actually walked over to the car and we was having a conversation. I'm like, yo, take my number. Maybe we can go out for lunch or something like that. She's like, all right, cool. She took my number, never text, never called. So, and it is what it is. But it's just like, and I mean, that was the wrong number. Huh?
It was the wrong number.
Nah, I know my number. Like I gave her my number.
Maybe she lost it, or maybe she changed her mind.
Maybe she ain't put it in her phone right.
Yeah,
maybe she simply changed her mind.
I just feel like as a man, don't pay that shit no mind. I just feel like I just feel like it's a part of shooting your shot. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Because I did that. I've done that. And I usually stop texting back when I see their Instagram. When I see the dumb shit they post, I'm like, yeah, that's not my type of nigga. I don't like how he posts.
I've had that before.
Yeah, and I'm being honest as a woman. Or I didn't see him in good lighting. that fucking good lighting matters. Certain things about my guys, I'm very shallow when it comes to that
So why
shit.
give
Like,
out your number though if
I
you
ain't
don't?
see you in good lighting.
No,
I said it.
Don't give me.
normalize,
Don't give it to him
I
then.
said that shit. Maybe
normalize
I ain't
us
see
changing
you
our
out of
minds.
rotate.
It's
Maybe
all
I
right
see
if
you
we
out
change
of
our
rotate.
minds.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, and I can change my
Let
mind
me
when I
just
fucking
live
feel
my
like it.
life.
It's okay if we
Just
change our
leave
minds.
me alone.
It's
Tell,
dating.
yo, nah, I'm
No,
good.
I do what I want.
We can't do that. We can't do that.
I do what I want.
Why?
Just like
let you know
y'all,
this
when
right now.
y'all in the club, just like when y'all in the club, y'all ready to give y'all number to 10 bitches in there. I got options too, ho. Because I'm the type of girl, I see you in there, give me your number out to 10 bitches. Guess what I'm about to do? Block. Do not answer. That nigga is a hoe and he is for the street.
Yeah, but what if you don't
Like,
have if you don't have that? Like if you're not like so. All right,
so
so
well. It's so well. You gotta leave it. You gotta choke
Let
it to
it
the
go.
game. Y'all niggas be trying to
Let it
take the
go.
game.
Let
You
it
gotta choke
go.
it to the game. That's it, Jay. Just choke it to the game.
Let it go.
All right.
you
So,
saying
all
you gotta
right,
have options, right?
All right. So yeah,
But
Nicole.
everybody has options. He
Yes,
has an
Nicole.
option. She has an option.
But so
Y'all
Nicole
got
said
hella
options.
options though. So why give your number to
Because I
one of the
fucking
options
can.
that you're not interested in?
I probably went
what
through the
what's the
options that
situation?
night. Who knows?
What's the
Like,
situation, Jamar? What
So
is the
y'all,
situation?
huh?
What's the scenario, Jamar,
So
that you're saying that we should say no?
like y'all had the Ludavision where you take off the sunglasses and I just had 2 more drinks.
no, I
How
probably
you
saw
having
his
that?
Instagram or Facebook, or I probably realized when we got outside the
Why
club because
the
somebody got busted
question
in the head with a
says
bottle, and
the
now we in the
question
street like we see
Sierra
things clearly.
Cece. I always God damn
Always
it.
call me
Yeah,
Sierra.
what's going Sierra?
I'm gonna always call you Sierra, and I gotta stop that shit because I gotta stop it. Cece, it says, why do women give or take your numbers?
Because we feel like it.
Because we fucking can. Like, I don't understand.
So you
There's no
already know
rule.
you're not gonna use it, so why
That's
even
not
give
true.
it?
That's not true. Now the real question. That's not a real question. The real question is why didn't she use it? That's the real motherfucking question. That's the real fuck. You know how many times a nigga told me his number and I probably switched them last 2 numbers by mistake? First of all, I probably didn't even want to take his fucking number anyway. He probably
But the
put
question
pressure on your
says,
girl.
though. All right, so
I'm
maybe
giving
we
you
should ask,
options of why she didn't use it. Like,
maybe
or
we
like
should
you
ask this
said, like
question
he
first.
even said, some girls they see that Instagram and they be like, I'm good.
Maybe we should ask this question first. Have you done what this question says?
I think every girl
Yes.
has.
You done it. You done it. Okay.
All right, Jamar.
So therefore,
Jamar, you were 85
why?
baby like me. I know when you was in high school, the rejection line was a thing. I know you when you were in high school, the rejection line was a thing.
And you
There
call
is a
that
reason,
number,
and it tells you the person that you
you have
called
been rejected.
no longer wants to speak to you because there is a thing you have to realize with women. And
I
with
guess I've never
girls,
been rejected,
not with
so I
women,
don't know.
with girls. I'm
Yeah.
talking about from the
Facts.
time that we hit puberty and before, because people are creeps. The time that we hit of age to walk outside by ourselves and men want to holler at us and don't take no for an answer, we got to give y'all something, because guess what? We can give y'all a head nod and a smile. If we don't, oh, shorty, why you got to be all angry? Oh, I bitch, you ain't got to say nothing.
Smile.
People will,
It's the
we will
smile
call
for
you.
me.
I've had people hold onto my hands and say, nah, sweetheart, you can't go, as a whole child.
Honestly,
Grown men
though,
holding my hands. So no,
I can't say I've been through that because I
you
feel
exactly. But we're
I
trying
have
to tell you,
never
it
got
says
the
women. So we're
wrong
trying
number.
to tell you, but we're
I
trying
never
to tell
got
you
the
as
wrong
women,
number, and I've
I think
never been.
Hey, for people to
because
just
maybe
choke
you're
it
not
to
a
the
creep.
game, honestly.
Maybe you're not a
Like, you
creep.
just gotta have to
Maybe you're
choke it
not
to
a
the
creep.
game. It's a reason why
That's
she's
pretty
not
much
doing
it.
it. And honestly, the reason is
That's
not
pretty
even
much it,
no.
Alex.
She's just not gonna pull back. She's not gonna text back. That's it.
But
You
Period.
have to take
I
the
have
L
Block
and
Shorty
move
number,
on.
put her
Look,
number as do not pick up.
I have
think
done
women
what
just
Jay
females
says,
just
where
be hounded.
you get a number, right? You get a number, and then you hit them up, and they respond back, and it's like short responses, right? And then you hit them up again, and then either you don't get a response or you get a short response again, and then as guys, we like, man, all right, I'm good. I'm not hitting her up.
Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me too. But at the end of the day, I realized he wasn't talking about shit. So
Men
yeah,
and
my
women both do that.
shit is short. The fuck you want, nigga? Like, you took my number to what? You trying to come over? Negative. You're not coming over here. When we going
Jay,
the fuck out?
here's another question though, Jay. As a man, do you feel like men do this?
No, I mean, I personally don't. If I honestly,
If I
I'm gonna
take
be
your
real.
number, I'm going to use it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if I'm not feeling you, or I don't, I'm saying I don't like
Y'all
this,
gotta give me
I'll be like,
something
that's
better
good.
than y'all gotta give me something better than the creep shit and all of that.
I don't have to give you nothing better. I don't have to do it aloud. Like, I don't have to do it aloud.
It's messed up that you kind of disregarding the fact that females do go through the things that we go through. You have to.
Nah, I would never do that.
No, you
never.
are though, because you're saying that
Like we obligated after we take the number. We're not fucking obligated after that.
Like
No. I'm not saying. I'm not disregarding
we're not saying you're obligated to use the number. That's not
even ghosting.
Y'all feeling real butthurt because we didn't call you or text you.
That's not even ghosting if you really
We
think
don't
about
have
it.
to.
I'm going off of the question itself. That's all I'm doing. I'm not disregarding anything though, Candy.
But the sad reality
that's
is,
my bad.
you know what's so sad about the situation? I gave y'all so many answers why females do it, and y'all accepted none of that shit. No. Now think about it like this.
Oh, my bad. Okay. All right.
Today. It just happened to me today. I was walking on my lunch break, and no, I didn't give the nigga my number. Of course not. But I'm walking on my lunch break, going to the store, and I'm walking down 125th Street, and a nigga walked up to me like, "Are you married? You got a man? And I'm like,
can you have friends?
I do. He was like, "Oh, well, can I be your friend?"
Thank you.
Come on. I already told you I have a man. So obviously, no, we can't be friends. Do you want your girl making friends in the street? No.
And the fact of the matter is that I knew exactly what he was going to say to her before she even said it, before it came out her mouth, because we all go through this. I'm going to need y'all to understand that this is what we go through. Take our testimony, take it, bring it in, okay? And believe us when we tell you this is what we do. This is the thing.
Not even being
for that,
in general.
For those reasons,
the nigga will hound you all night. The same nigga. Oh, they'll dance with you. Oh, can I buy you a drink? Oh, you should give me your number. And it's the same nigga over and over. And at some point, you're just like, yo, just take it or just give me your number, because it gets annoying. It could be that. It could be because you ain't seen on the Shade Room when the girls, I don't know if they was in Miami or whatever.
And the guy came back and shot at them.
Tried to shoot at them because she wouldn't holler at them. Like, this is what females go through. So a lot of the times we just do it because we don't want to be annoyed and we don't want to be bothered. Because let's say I would have curved him earlier, and yeah, it's broad daylight and we on 125th Street. Monty's at work. So if that nigga would have kept following me and bothering me, I can't be like, yo, babe, this nigga's fucking with me. I'm sure he would do his best to try to get out of work and come save me. But he worked all the way over here. I work all the way over there. What can happen in between that time?
I'm not trying to disregard that at all, because at that level, I see why y'all would do something like that, right? But what if you? What if we
What if it's like what Jason said?
What?
He said he asked the girl for the number and then she gave it to him. But
he is part of the
and then he didn't never
like he is part of the good guy crew where he ain't like that. Right?
He just said he didn't press. He just said he didn't press. And I'm telling him what the fuck I just said. That's how I said I answered that man's question. Y'all just ignored it because it wasn't good enough.
Nah, I didn't know it because I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I answered it. I said at the end of the day, she probably saw your Instagram or Facebook. She probably didn't like what she saw. Or she probably just don't like your conversation. She probably realized she don't want to deal with you, or she don't like how you look, but she just gave it to you, trying to give it a try. It's many reasons why. She probably She probably changed her mind.
It's like just as simple as she changed her mind, and y'all have to accept that.
You can't get mad.
It's like the aftermath.
You can't get mad. You gotta choke it to the game, and you gotta just say fuck it. Put her number in as do not pick up, because you allowed to do that shit too. Because she might text you a month later, like, hey stranger, whatever she was entertaining, she probably not entertaining no more. So now it's the rebound nigga that I caught that night. Oh hey stranger, and you could be like bitch die,
and we do that too.
Right. Or you can do whatever you want to do after
that. It could be the aftermath of like, all right, yo, what's your Instagram? Now you get my Instagram. Now you going through my Instagram. You're like,
All right, Jamal, I'm gonna have to have you both understand that there does not have to be a reason. You are not owed a reason for somebody to not contact you back. It's okay, and I'm gonna let y'all both know. Well, Jamal, you're married, so you got yours, Jermaine. And any man out there watching that is single and you're going to the club and you say, ma'am, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you this drink. Okay. If she accepts that drink, I'm going to let you know exactly what this bought you. It bought you the right to watch her drink that drink, and that is it. Stop there. Okay. Full stop. If she
Just
doesn't
don't
want
buy
to talk to
bitches
you after
drinks no
that,
more.
if she don't want to give you her number, if she don't want to dance with you, that's all right.
And honestly,
Walk
that
away.
shit is
It's gonna be okay.
not. You could buy me
It's what it
whatever the fuck
is.
you want. I'm not giving you shit. Because when I have my VIP table and there's drinks at my motherfucking table, I'm the bitch pouring that shit in bitches' cups by my table. I don't give a fuck if I know them or not. I don't gotta do nothing. They don't gotta do nothing for these drinks. They don't gotta give me their number. They don't gotta give me their Instagram. It's alright, bitch. We don't want this shit to go to waste, and we can't sneak it up out of here. So here you go, baby girl. Everybody have a drink. You get a drink. And you get a drink. And you get a drink. So that buy me a drink shit don't mean shit. That buy me a drink shit don't mean shit. I've been in a spot where I'm
Yeah.
invited to niggas VIPs, and they ain't gotta
What
give
if
them
you
no
had
number.
on your Sunday's best? Like, cause that happened to me before in the past. Like, a nigga was outside, whatever, or I don't know where. I could have been outside or in the club or whatever. Nigga was looking fly. Gave me the Instagram. Nigga, that was your best outfit you had on tonight. Like, these other pictures just ain't it. And now I'm not even entertaining.
I met some fly ass bums in my life, and honestly, sometimes a female can hear like it be the simplest conversation, like, "Oh, where you work at?" No work. What you do for a living? What? How long you been out of work? It be those conversations that will have a woman not calling your ass back, or it could be too much chilling outside, or it could be, oh, so you work all week? You work all fucking week? Oh, well, okay, no, it's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm gonna call you in the morning, bitch. I ain't calling him no more. He ain't got no
So
time.
I guess I don't know if this speaks for you, Jay, but I guess it speaks for me. I guess I was trying to get these type of answers that you're giving right now versus the creep answer and this and that, because
the majority of the time it's always the creep.
Honestly, I get that, but honestly, that's a given, and that's why I was trying to gear it towards maybe you getting a number or you giving your number to a guy who might be a good dude. You know what I mean? And then why you curving him like that? So that's kind of where I wanted it to go versus always being the creep shit. Because of course, there's a lot of niggas that's out here doing that.
Right.
It is. But what about for the good dudes that's out there? Tell them why y'all may not accept them or y'all don't hit them up. And it could be like you said, they Instagram, they out here, they might be a good dude, but you out here
I
bumming.
just
Like
feel
these
like
are
they
good,
probably the best dude out here, but it's not
100
my.
good dudes. I'm supposed.
So it don't matter.
Negative vibes
I'm
off.
supposed to give all 100 niggas my number and try to get to know all 100 niggas.
Nah,
Thank you.
that's not what I'm
Thank
saying.
you.
That's not what I'm
So
saying
I
at
don't
all.
feel like, and
That's
this is
not what
why
I
I'm
just
telling
said.
Jay,
Who
and this
cares
is why
if
I
he's a
said
good
to
dude?
Jay, you gotta chalk it to the game.
Of course.
Because what that girl said to him, or what she would not say, or would say why she wouldn't talk to him, it should not make him or break him. What if it was his Facebook or Instagram about why she didn't want to talk? You see what Candace just said?
Yeah.
That nigga had on his best outfit that night because his Instagram reflected something
Which is
completely different.
hilarious.
That is not Candace's
That's
job to tell
reality.
that man why she not talking to him. That is that man's own reflection to
Right.
fix something within him and his wardrobe.
Right.
To fix all that shit.
Right.
That is not something
Right. So
the
in
female
that
need, because
case,
he ain't gonna do that with her dirty ass bitch. That's what
Right.
he gonna call her, dirty ass bitch.
right.
That's
So
what he gonna
right.
call
A
her.
dusty
He ain't gonna
bum,
say
and he
nothing
gonna be
better.
mad.
She's not the child of God after that.
Gonna be
Right,
mad.
She's not the child of God
Right.
after that.
So in that
And
case,
it don't make sense. So Jay got to choke it to the game and
no,
find a girl who
right. I
likes
mean, at the
Let
end of the day,
Jay go. Let Jay.
right, at the end of the day, right. At the end of the day, I definitely, it is what it is. But so it was one situation where, like I said, that's when I had my Instagram, but I never used it. I met this girl in the club. We talked. You know what I'm saying, we were having decent conversations. Yeah, right. She's like, "Hey, what's your Instagram?" I gave it to her, and like I said, my Instagram was so old. I never used it. So she saw it, and we just stopped talking after that. So that was that case.
makes sense. You should
But
be
now,
proud
but the other situation
Shouldn't be.
where we haven't even, like, it was just we just exchanged numbers. So I don't even know if my number is linked to my Instagram. So you didn't even have a chance to see any of that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. Those other people didn't even have a chance to say, "Oh, I saw his Instagram."
Like I said, you should be proud of her.
You only saw me in that lighting, that statement that we had a conversation, and you decided not to talk. Whatever it is,
She
what it is.
changed her mind. It's okay.
And
And
that's
exactly,
fine,
you
right.
have to let it go and say it is what it is. And I'm gonna tell you
Right.
this right now.
And
We the FBI. We the FBI.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this.
All
I
right,
had a
so-
conversation with somebody the other day on FaceTime just to get to know. And this person has jerseys in the background. I do. And there was jerseys in the background. This person said, "I used to play football, semi-professional. I know your first name. And all your jerseys on the back on your wall in the background." I'm sorry. What's on the back of jerseys, gentlemen? Ladies.
Last name.
Thank you. Guess who Googled? Guess who Googles? Okay. I
Your
like to Google.
Your fingers was going like Shorty and Meet the Parents when she was at the end when she was typing the shit.
I'm sorry, my bachelor's degree is in anthropology. I'm a researcher. But thing, okay? I'm a researcher. Okay. And I found out that person was a whole Trump supporter, yelling and mad about sheeple and all this other stuff and talking about, all sorts of stuff. And I'm just like, sir. And I was afraid to say something to this person because it's like, I want to go. I'm like, I think I have to ghost you because if I was to tell you why I don't like you, the person that you have perpetrated yourself to be on this platform is an angry person who's going to yell at somebody who doesn't agree with them.
All right, cool. Gotcha. All right, so let's read the comments and then we can get to this game. All right, so hold on, let me go back. All right, so Nicole says for options, or shit, just in case. Mine says so they can hate punk, to punk you when her main nigga fails.
If you fall for it, that's your fault.
Mine says we need less NBA players and more WNBA players because women need to shoot their shot since they do these things now. And the crazy part about it, Monty, we had that topic where we asked women would they shoot their shot, and a lot of them said no, which is crazy.
I'll be back.
So Monty says they take your number because they got mental disability. And he says, long story short, fellas, be Pokemon, let them choose you.
There you go, Monty. We have a guest. I'm going to put this in the
So, are you ready, Monty?
What's up?
Hold on, all right. So, time for you to win some money. So I got a nice little game for you. Now you can't look at your phone at all. All right. So we all basketball fans here. Now, I need for $5. Matter of fact, I'll up it for $10 on Cash App. I need you to spell Giannis. Not his first name. I need you to spell Antetokounmpo.
Oh, damn.
I can spell his first name, but I ain't playing. Sorry.
Yeah, the first name is easy.
Say the name again so he could hear it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You ain't pronouncing it right. I'm gonna need you.
That's how you spell it. Antetokounmpo.
No, say it. All right, type it in the chat so I can look at it.
Damn. That last name is long too.
It is.
It's a whole lot of
That
vowels.
was a dumbass question. He wasn't even prepared for that. That's fucked up.
I knew where he was going when he
That's
said
supposed to be.
Nah, what you mean? When I called Power 1051, they gave me 3 clips of the song of the day. They talk about it. It was 3 clips of the song of the day.
Well, this ain't Power 105, the Chop House.
That's why ain't nobody gonna win that Ting Funky ass.
Jay, where the name at, Jay? Copy paste. Come on.
Because he don't know how to spell it
Oh
either.
my God.
That's
Google it. Monty can't Google it, but you can.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. You ready?
Yeah.
ANNETTUMPO.
I'll say it one more time.
ANN. ETEUMPKO.
No.
Close.
No.
All right, so that was hard. So for being a good sport, I'll still Cash App you $5, but I'm going to put it in the chat so everybody can see the correct spelling.
It's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo.
Isn't it ANTEKUMPO?
It's more letters than an Antetokounmpo.
On the end to the Kupo.
Antetokounmpo.
Say it again.
Wait, can I spell it now that we done?
Yes.
It's ANTETOKOUNMPO.
This nigga got every letter in the alphabet.
That's why they call him that. They call him
the national spelling bee champion.
The Greek freak.
The Greek freak. That's what they call him, the Greek freak.
You got to be a national spelling bee
And
champion.
they love those they love those vowels in Greece. They love them
Oh.
vowels. I'm just saying.
Nah, but that's if you think about it though. If you say it right, you can spell it right if you say it right. Like if you say
Enterocumpo.
Ententocumpo.
Okay, so I'm not even looking at it right now. Let me try to remember what it's like. ANTETOKOUMPO, or am I missing an N?
No, you're right.
KOUMPO. Okay,
You're right.
Enterocumpo, because you gotta split it up.
I
You
know
gotta
his first name
Aquila
is
in the bed.
Ententocumpo. Ententocumpo.
Enterocumpo.
Can I win? I know his first name is
Giannis. But it's got an extra IA in there too.
right.
All right.
What's his middle name?
Wait, why are we supposed to know this?
How old is he?
What's my middle name? Like,
I have no idea.
you know, yes, you do. It's Alexandra.
Oh snap! I didn't know. I thought that was your first name.
How old is he, Candace? For $5.
How old is he? Is he like
Ness.
25?
Older Ness.
Nope, that was close. I can't be throwing out money. I got bills to pay. All right, all right. So, but you was close, Candy. He's actually 26.
Oh wow!
Like I said, older Ness.
Born December 6, 1994.
Oh my
All
God.
right. So that was a good game. All right, Monty, definitely give me your information. I'm gonna get that to you. But yeah, so we had an hour and 36 minutes. We definitely thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the comments. Thank y'all for every week supporting the show. And as you all know, the Chop House is supported by Liquid Gold Inc. and the Effort brand.
Are we sponsored by, baby?
Yeah, we got sponsors up in the building.
Sponsored.
Right. So as I said earlier, we will be back to a regular show on Monday because Monday we've been slacking. But next Tuesday, we have a special show for you guys. So as you know, we have this versus the Locks versus Dipset. The show, the verses start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll go live at 9 o'clock. We'll choose teams. So
wait, what? I thought we were gonna go live at like earlier. It started at 9:30.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to go earlier, then you want to go like 8:30.
Yeah, because we gotta prepare for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So we'll do 8:30. We'll do an hour, and then we'll do 30-minute recap. All right. So we'll split up teams. So it'll be probably 6 of us.
I got a whole Dipset playlist too. So
all right. So what we'll split up teams, and we'll just go back and forth. Like we'll talk about that show. But yeah, we're gonna definitely have that the versus preview and review because that's what where the comments and the responses that we got that people want to see. So we're gonna go ahead and do that on Tuesday, August 3rd. And again, for you guys that's listening to the podcast, well, the guys listen to it after, we are on numerous sites where you can actually listen to the podcast in the mobile version. If you're going to work, even if you're in the gym, we definitely got the way you can just listen into it. But again, we definitely thank you guys for joining. I have been your host, Jay McMain.
Co-host Cece.
It's your girl Alex.
it's your girl, the real Candy.
It's your boy Jamal, Mr. F that.
All right, and we will see you guys Tuesday for the special versus edition of the Chop House.
Dipset.
Dip.